Well, let's put it all together and let's finish off this unit the right way. Okay, so here's this question we're looking at. The problem is it going to be a perm, a com? Can we throw in some fundamental counting principle? Of course. Let's figure it out. It says, on the floor of her study, a student has 5 English textbooks, 2 math books, 3 science books. So if you look at the total, she's got 10 books in total. Okay? Right? 5 English, 2 math, 3 science. That becomes important. Now, take a look at this first question. Doesn't ask specifics, but it does ask to arrange them. So order does matter. So you can have an English and then another English and then you can have a math, right? But the 2 English books are different, so they can be arranged. So order matters. So this, in fact, is going to be a perm. So you get 10 books. You're going to pick 3 out of there. So if you don't believe me, you can go all the way back to fundamental counting principle and say, look, I have 3 choices, right? 3 choices that I'm going to do. And the 3 choices, I get 10 for the first position, 9 for the next, 8 for the next, which in fact is just a perm. Because remember, this will be 10 factorial over 10 minus 3 factorial, right? And if you think about it, that's 10 factorial, which is 10 times 9 times 8 times 7, dot, 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 all the way to 3 to 2 to 1, right? Over, guess what? 7 factorial, right? That goes dot, dot, dot. That all counts as 10 times 9 times 8, which is exactly what I have here. Okay? But now, let's look at question number 17. This should be interesting. It says, what is the number of ways of arranging? Now you got to choose 2 English books. Okay? Now, it doesn't say that one book's got to go before the other. It just says 2 English books. Order doesn't matter then. Okay? So you got 5 English books in total. You're choosing 2 of them. You're going to take 2 science books. Order doesn't matter. As long as you have 2 science books, you're fine. Okay? So 2 science books, there's 3 science books. You're going to choose 2 of them. And a mathematics book. That's 1 mathematics book. Well, think about it. You got 2 mathematics books. You're going to choose 1 of them. That's all going to be multiplied together. But think about this. This is 2, 4, 5 books in total. Can't those books be rearranged any old way? Of course they can. Okay? So if you think about it, it could be arranged 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. The first one could be 5 choices. Could be any one of these English books. Could be any one of these 2 science books. Could be any one of these math books. So 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So in fact, this is multiplied, instead of writing it out that way, this is multiplied by 5 factorial. Interesting. So the choosing between the types of books that you have is here. And then finally, the arrangement of the 5 books is there. Take a look at this one now. Okay, look at number 18. It says, determine the number of 4-letter arrangements possible using 2 letters from the word smile and 2 letters from the word frog. Okay, now think about it. We're looking at a 4-letter arrangement. We're taking 2 letters from smile. Notice no repeats. So if you think about that, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters in total. So I'm choosing 2 of them. Frog has 1, 2, 3, 4 letters. Okay, 4 letters. I am choosing 2 of those. And then, because I'm looking at 4-letter arrangements, look how this forms the same pattern as the question above. 4-letter arrangements means 4 factorial. Interesting, isn't it? You know what? You can do the same thing to another question. That's why I'm grouping these all into one. Look, given 7 consonants and 4 vowels, okay? Right? No repeats. It says how many 5-letter arrangements can be made if each arrangement consists of 3 different consonants. Okay, so I got 7 consonants. I'm choosing 3, and, which means multiply, 2 vowels, 4 vowels, I'm choosing 2, and I'm making 5-letter arrangements. 5 factorial. Isn't that interesting how all of these follow the same pattern again and again and again? Watch for the patterns, know the difference between a perm and a com, and of course, look out for those arrangements because they're factorial.